Disney and Kingdom Hearts caught using slop AI. And I guarantee you all the leftoids who pretend that they hate AI are going to have nothing to say about this, and they're just going to keep defending Disney.
Kingdom Hearts, apparently the Switch box art for the Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3 has been accused of using AI. Professionals are embracing these tools. They're afraid to talk about it because they don't want to get canceled. But the truth is, most of what's being produced today is being produced with the assistance of AI.
I don't really mind the use of AI as long as it's used for good and not slop and not to cut corners, because it's obvious.
It's actually Disney too. Disney has apparently been busted. Now, this one, I do agree. I think that they are using AI, at least for, in between frames. It's a huge time saver. Most people are not going to notice. Animators are going to notice because we have some assets just disappearing. This is coming from Nintendo Everything. Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3. Nintendo Switch 2 box art replaced following AI usage accusations. Again, they can't say definitively. The company has not said. Why would they? Why would they? Same with Wizards of the Coast. They got busted 3 or 4 times using AI, and now I can guarantee you that they're using it on Magic cards and in D&D art right now, and they're just not telling you.
And once again, I will say that I do not mind as long as I cannot tell. A lot of the times with those Magic cards, though, the ones that look gay in particular, I can definitely tell.
Square has gone ahead and updated the box art for Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3, following claims the original image was made with the help of AI. The new version isn't live anywhere just yet, but starting to appear at some retailers. Fans quickly noticed a number of inconsistent details and parts of the art being warped. That led to the immediate accusation that AI was involved. Although AI may have been used, the conversation might be slightly more nuanced. Blue Sky user Kahani pointed out that series creator Tetsuo Nomura made the original art, but was likely then put into AI to change character positions. Again, this is probably the best use of it currently, is to make quick changes to things, because you'd be surprised how many hours it can take sometimes to make changes. Just like back in the day with comic book art before digital art, if you were drawing and inking comic books on Bristol, which a lot of people still do, by the way, because they want to sell the originals. But if you screw up, especially on the inking side of it, you have to basically replace that panel. I'm not sure exactly what the complaint is. People said about Donald. Oh, Donald's got too many fingers. And his tongue is a little weird. Okay, as somebody who's drawn Donald Duck art officially for Disney, I would have picked up on that immediately. I'm just saying, I would have picked up on that immediately. As you can see, all the oddities like Donald's fingers don't appear in the original version. Okay, so that's what they're going with then, is the original version. And it seems the original untouched version is used for the Japanese PS5 and Switch 2 version of the game. The PS5 physical copy is exclusive to Japan, but then this is where it starts to get weird. The US Switch 2 cover of the game uses the shitty modified AI version as a cover. Yeah, so this would be somebody doing it on the cheap, probably at Square. So it seems in the end, the blame lies with Square Enix's US division, which, believing that the Japanese cover art wouldn't appeal to Western audience, decided to modify it using AI rather than commissioning a new one or simply keeping the Japanese version.
The US division of Square. I guarantee you the person responsible is a leftoid who hates America.
If this shitty cover doesn't change in the future, I think I'll buy the Japanese version of the game. Update. To prove my point, another Blue Sky user, one of the artists who can mimic the best of Nomura's art style, stated exactly the same thing. So I think they modified it. And look, I mean, you're well within your rights to buy or not buy, but what I'm saying is I'm seeing some really insane threads. And I've seen some people get accused of using AI that aren't using AI. Full disclosure, my shitty thumbnails are AI generated on X. How come Walt Disney Animation, a $2.3 billion company, is laying off animators and making AI slop garbage to save money? It's not even hard to tell. These frames are milliseconds apart, yet she has an earring in one and not the other. That is how it appears, yeah. Because you can see it right there, and it's not there. Even these frames, they're seconds apart. Her hair clips are wrong. The earring is missing, and the bangs are off. This is the same scene. So the earring just like magically appears, Or does she get the earring at some other point in time in the... No, it looks like the same scene. There's like, yeah, interesting. That's interesting. That is an interesting catch. Alvin De Cruz says, art errors do exist in human created works. Very true. This person says it's not AI slop, it's an animating error. Well, actually, no, I actually do agree with the original poster on this one. They said there are other aspects of the trailer that make it seem AI generated and overall bland. Bland, absolutely. The latest Disney stuff is bland. See also Wish. I only pointed out this specific error I noticed. However, it's been pointed out that errors like this happen even in 3D animation, so it's definitely just a suspicion on my side. So her earring is hidden under a braid, this person says. Not defending Disney's support of AI at all, but this can easily be a human error. People are pointing out Elsa in Frozen in 2014, and it would have been animated in 2012, 2013, that her braid just like magically appears from behind her head. And that would have been to speed up or give the appearance of fluidity. Sometimes in animation, you fudge things to give the appearance of fluidity because the human brain will notice something really jarring.
I don't really care about any of this. Disney movies are kind of just mid nowadays. It's kind of expected that there's going to be these errors. But it takes so long for these movies to come out and they spend so much money. Why the fuck are they cutting corners like that? Like, sure, use AI, save some time, but holy shit, look at it. Just look at it. It would take you a day to watch it in slow motion. Hundreds of millions of dollars involved, by the way.
Brian says the kids don't care. This is a massive upgrade over YouTube slop. It gets them closer to being a $4.6 billion company. Kids care, parents care, you should care. No, Brian's right. Brian is right. At the end of the day, what's going to decide whether or not this is successful is, do enough people care that it's going to hurt Disney's bottom line? Does the product not taste good? It just has to be good enough, right? McDonald's could definitely make better hamburgers, but they would have to charge more for them. And most people won't care either way.
The problem with that analogy is McDonald's doesn't spend $10 on every hamburger and then charge you $5.